Do you know it's possible for you to make up to $300 plus every single week just by compiling other interesting videos you see on the internet? Yes, you heard me right. You can actually make a lot of money just by making compilation videos. But now the big problem I hear when I tell people you can actually make money compiling videos, they keep coming back with one simple question. And the question is, won't I get copyrighted by taking other people's videos and compiling it? Well, if you do it wrongly, you'll get copyrighted and Facebook will flag you for reuse content and stuff. YouTube might also flag, even though YouTube doesn't flag such content frequently, but they might also flag you at a point. But for Facebook, they won't let you get monetized in the first place. And that is the reason why I would advise to watch this video till the very end, because in this video I'm going to show you the right way to actually compile other interesting videos you find on the internet without having any problem that has to do with being copyrighted. Yes, you heard me right, because you've definitely seen people compile funny videos or any other form of interesting videos on social media, and then at the end of the video or within the video ads do pop up. Now, have you asked yourself how they are doing it? That is basically to let you know that there is a way out. All you have to do is simply watch this video till the very end. So hello guys, now that we're on my system, in order to do this, the first thing we need to do is simply we'll test ChatGPT to generate us a simple script. So now here is it. I want to make a faceless YouTube video about top 10 funny moments in football. Kindly generate me the intro and also a countdown from 10 to 1. From 10 to 1. Now basically hit on enter. Now you don't have to worry yourself about the prompt. Just comment prompt in the video description and I'm going to give you all the prompts you need. Now ChatGPT, you just have to sit back. ChatGPT is going to generate every single thing for you. Basically now at times it will generate some, but then you might not get things to match with the clip. So in those ones you can basically substitute it for something else. So I'm just going to show you that in this video. So now you can see we have the countdown from 1 to 10 and each of the section has its own commentary. Now the first one is simply for the intro here. So the intro here is simply, basically the intro, you don't need any clip for it. I'm going to show you what you do with the intro now. So this one here is basically talking about Steven Gerrard infamous sleep. So basically I just copy it. And I just copy this one here. They just come over to your TikTok. Now you need to go to a platform that allows you to download these videos for 100% free. Now for this video, I can just use TikTok. Now just search it in here. Okay, so now here is it. You see a clip of it has come off already. Now what you basically do is simply just come over here and then you save this particular video. You see it here. Now you can just save it up here. Now if you want to make it all reels, then you look for a portrait one as well. Okay, here is it. Here's a portrait one. Now you just grab the link and then, or you can just download it directly from here. So now this is how you gather the clips for every single scene. Now you see these images they are showing here. You don't have to show it. You can keep their watermark and every single thing on it. So now basically go through this whole process and then gather all the videos for each section. Now you just copy the thing here. Goalkeeper goes on vacation. So the keeper walks off to argue with the ref and the striker just tapped the ball in. So basically just look for something that matches this scene. Now this doesn't have to be with funny videos alone. You just have to get all of this. So now I'm just going to pause this video right now and then get every single thing we need for it. So now guys, I've downloaded a few of them. Now once you've done downloading all these clips, now these clips are not hard to find. Just take each of, like for this one that says chicken invasion, you can just go over to TikTok and then just search for chicken on a football pitch. You are going to get it. Like any social media platform that allows you to download their video, just type it in, you are going to get it. They are not hard to find. Now this yours might not be for the football niche, but it doesn't matter. Any niche you find yourself, simply take whatever word that has been given to you and search it in a logical way, and you'll be able to get a video on it. Now once you have it ready, now the next thing we need to do is simply we need to generate voiceovers. Now for that, basically start from the intro. So now I'll copy the intro and then come over here and then come over to this website here for your voiceover, which is CapCut Web. Now we are going to generate the voiceover using CapCut because they give you a voiceover generator, a high quality voiceover generator for 100% free. Now the reason why we need to generate voiceover even for compilation videos is basically because once we have a custom voice in the video, that alone will help us keep the whole copyright problem. So I'm just going to come over here and I just click on it, says create new. Now once you click on it, you need to select voice. Now one of my favorite voice recently has been YT Blogger. Like, it really sounds good, you can't hear it. So now after that, I'm just going to paste the text here. So let me just close this off. I'm going to paste the text here. Now I'll add some space. Now I'll copy the next up here. Number 10, I'll copy it. And then come back to CapCut and then paste it in. Go down, add some space, and then come back, copy the number 9. So basically, let me just copy up to number 8 so I don't have to do a double work. Now just paste it in here. Now let me get this sticker off so it doesn't confuse the AI. Now once you have them like now, you basically have to copy. For you have to copy the whole of it. Now after I have all of this set in, the next thing is basically click on where it says, you can click on preview to first of all listen to it and hear how it sounds, or you just click on where it says generate. Now you just have to give it some few minutes, or few seconds to a minute, and it's going to generate a voiceover for you. So now let me just wait for it to finish up. Now the voiceover is done. This one is just 50 seconds, so I'm just going to download it. Now you can download audio only or audio and captions, so I'm just going to go with audio only. Now just come over to save as. Now you can just save it to where you added your video clips and a lot of things, so it will be easy. So now we have our video, we have the voiceover ready. Now we actually get into the main work, which is how you can actually do this professionally and not get copyrighted at all. So now for that, come over to any video editor you are using. So you can use CapCut, DaVinci. Now for the sake of the fact that a lot of people out there are using CapCut, I'm going to stick to CapCut for this video. Now you guys can comment your favorite video editor in there. I might be making videos about video editing tips and that, so just let me know which video editor you guys are using right down in the comment section. Now basically, I'm just going to skip this update because I don't use it for anything other than tutorials, as I do most of my works in DaVinci Resolve now. Now I'm just going to import my clips in here. Now let me come over to desktop and then football. Now I'm just going to get all of them in there. Now so here's the voiceover and here are the clips. Now the first thing is basically drag the first one. The first one is that of Steven Gerrard, so I'm just going to drag it in here. Now just drag it in. Now the next thing is simply you drag the voiceover also down as well. Now one thing we must have in mind is that there was a point we had an intro, which is the intro is not the same as Steven Gerrard video. So basically we'll have to get that as well. So now what you need to do from here is simply you just have to play the audio and see where the intro ended before you continue the next. So let me mute Steven Gerrard video. Now you see the actual video you downloaded, make sure you mute it. Don't play any audio from that video, make sure you keep it mute. So I'm just going to play this first.
Football is a game of passion, skill, and sometimes pure comedy. From bizarre celebrations to hilarious fails, these moments remind us that even the best can have their goofy days. So sit back, relax, and get ready to laugh as we count down the top 10 funniest moments in football history. Let's kick things off. Number 2.
So guys, now after playing it, I realized that here is where number 10, which is the Steven Gerrard section, started from. So basically I'm going to cut the intro. Now you have to split the intro like this. Now after splitting it, now I'm just going to adjust Steven Gerrard on right to the front here. Okay, I forgot, CapCut will not allow me to do that because I have my this thing turned on, I think. Now they will allow me. Yes. So basically this is where Steven Gerrard started from. So for the intro, now you ask, what then do you do with the intro that you generated? Now for the intro, you basically look for a different video to actually cover it up. So basically it can be any funny dribbling from some of the best dribblers that you know out there. So let me just take this from Neymar. Now I can also use this Neymar video and then just place it at the intro. Now I'm just going to cut any part of that is not needed. Just make sure that it meshes together. Now next up, I'll just zoom it in. Now we have it. Now let me play it.
Football is a game of passion, skill, and sometimes pure comedy. From bizarre celebrations to hilarious fails, these moments remind.
Now you see, so basically you just have to make sure that each of the scenes match with whatever thing they are saying. So now we'll have the name on as intro. Now what you have to do is simply, now you see this name on that we had as the intro. Now just come over to it and then come over to where it says, just come down here and then come over to blend. Now basically lower the opacity a little bit, make it a little bit darker. Now the next thing simply we need to generate captions. So you come over to captions and then you just say English and then click on generate. Now we want captions to be on the screen. Now the reason why I want the caption is basically because we need it to attract viewers, so that because there are some viewers whereby whilst the text is popping up, they are reading it. So for that reason, at times some even play the video on mute. So you need the captions to actually keep such people on. So you see, we have the captions now ready. Now once you have the caption generated, come over to templates. Now make sure you look for a good template that will actually grab users' attention. So for that, let me go with this one here, the quick brand fox. It's one of my favorite captions. If you've been watching on my videos, you will know that. Now you can go with this or just look through any other one that you like and then just go with it. So for example, let me try this one. Another nice brand fox again.
Football is a game of passion,
Now let me just pause it.
skill, and sometimes pure comedy. From bizarre celebrations to.
Now the positioning needs to be worked on. Okay, no, this one is not nice, so I'm just going to go for the first one. This one is not nice to me. Let me just go for the first one.
Football is a game of passion.
The first one is better. Now I'm just going to keep it a little bit at a mid-level here. I'm just going to push it a little bit upward right here. And then you can also change the text font if you want. But I'm just going to leave it as what it is. Okay, let me use this. Okay, Montserrat, Rubik. Now let me just leave it as what it is. No need to complicate the whole video. So basically, now you have it here.
Skill and sometimes pure comedy. From bizarre.
Now let me do it in a way whereby you can actually hear the audio play. So let me go to my video editor, my screen recorder, so that you get to hear the audio yourself. So let me just come over here and then give it some volume. Okay, boom. Now I believe you'll be hearing the audio as it's playing. So now let me start it again for you to see.
Football is a game of passion, skill, and sometimes pure comedy. From bizarre celebrations to hilarious fails, these moments remind us that even the best can have their goofy days. So sit back, relax, and get ready to laugh as we count down the top 10 funniest moments in football history. Let's kick things off. Number 10, the slip of destiny, Steven Gerrard's infamous slip that gifted Chelsea the ball and Liverpool the title race. Iconic for all the wrong reasons. Number 9.
Now you see, so that was where number 10 ended. So once 10 ends, what do? You come over here and then just split the rest of. Now you don't need the rest of the clip. Now number 9, what is in number 9?
Number 9.
Goalkeeper goes on vacation. Now if you don't get the exact media, as I said, you change it. Now in my situation, it's like I have something for it. Okay, it's like I have something for it where it was something else. So basically you just have to change the script also to match it. Now in this situation, for the sake of the tutorial, I didn't have time to change it because I just wanted to record a video.
Number 9, goalkeeper goes on vacation. The keeper walks off to argue with the ref, and the striker just taps the ball in. Bro forgot he had a job to do. Number 8.
Now you see, it's this simple. Now number 8, come over here and then delete that off. And now number 8 was the chicken invasion. Now I have the chicken invasion right here. Then I'll just drop it on it.
Number 8, the chicken invasion. Just when you thought the pitch was for players only, here comes a chicken running faster than most defenders.
Now, okay, this was when the chicken was running. So we use the statement running faster than most defenders. So I have it right here. Now let me just drag it in here and then play it.
Number 8, the chicken invasion. Just when you thought the pitch was for players only, here comes a chicken Here comes the chicken running faster than most defenders.
I guess they are referring to Manchester United defenders. Just a banter though. So now guys, this is basically how you do this video. Now you can do it for any single niche out there. Now when you do it like this, make sure that what you mute the original clip and then add your own voiceover to it. In this way, you are never going to be copyrighted. Why? Because you are using less than 30 seconds, less than 1 minute of each of the video clips, which is also in most situations, you might even be less than 30 seconds because what I'm seeing here, most of them are just 10 seconds. Now you have 10 seconds of it, so you will never be copyrighted. And then secondly, you added the voiceover to the original video, which means that what is different from the regular ones. And then so much edit has been added, which makes it stand out than the other one. So with this sort of situation, you will be rest assured that what you are never going to be copyrighted by doing compilation videos. Now, this might require a little bit of work, but I think it's the best thing you can actually do out there. Since you don't want to show your face on camera, you don't want to put your face out there, you can just do this simple and easily.